Cardano is about to explode. Are you ready to uncover the 10 powerful reasons why Cardano ADA will soar to beyond $7 this bull market and beyond? In today's video, we're going to reveal cutting-edge insights, expert analysis, and market secrets that are shaking up the crypto world. Get ready for a massive move that could redefine your investment strategies. Don't miss out. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for the ultimate crypto update. Let's go. So before I get into the 10 reasons why I am so bullish on Cardano and I expect it to hit $7 in 2025, I'm going to dig into the market, right? I do think that we are on the verge of a really big move to the upside, and a lot of people are going to be scratching their heads, but in all honesty, trading volumes are at like such a low right now. I just want to convey this, right? People don't have money. There's no liquidity out there. And ultimately, the big players are the ones that are moving the market. I think it's very corrupt. I think there's a lot of, involvement with exchanges, market makers, even politicians, presidents of countries rugging the people, right? Like there's a lot going on, and it gives you bear market vibes, but Bitcoin and the crypto market is actually holding up really, really well, and we got to dig into it, right? We're up 0.94% at the time of recording at $3.2 trillion. I'm expecting the total market cap of crypto globally to be over $10 trillion come the peak of this bull run, whether that's towards the end of 2025 or going into 2026, who knows? We haven't got a crystal ball. But Bitcoin at $96,000, up 0.17%, and Cardano in ninth, up 2.66% at 78 cent 16. Again, really good moves from Cardano, and I'm going to dig into the 10 reasons why I'm so bullish about Cardano, right? Like there's a lot to dig into, so let's kick things off. And Charles Hoskinson has responded to the foundation, the Cardano Foundation's president, putting out updates on what they're planning on working on, and they didn't mention midnight. Now I do want to highlight, right, that you need a compliant privacy layer to bring in mass adoption, right? Everybody talks about crypto mass adoption, blockchain technology is the next big thing, and all that sort of stuff, and I don't think people are wrong, but we are so early. There isn't really a privacy layer. Now, let me detail why you need a privacy layer when it comes to blockchain technology, crypto, in order to get mainstream adoption, right? I kind of look at the market probably different to many. I'm not one of these people that's going to invest in, shit coins, meme coins, these things that keep getting rugged. And, I'm not one of these to play in a casino. I'm not a gambler. I'm I would say an astute investor, right? And I'm looking for value. I'm looking for undervalued projects, or undervalued teams, that products, all that sort of stuff, right? That's what I'm looking for, and I think that you get that in Cardano, right? But to get mainstream adoption, you need a privacy layer. Now, why do you need a privacy layer? Well, if I really want to sort of keep this like as dumbed down as possible, right? You're gonna have banks on the blockchain. Well, you're not going to want people seeing how much money you've got and what you're buying, right? And if that was all on the blockchain currently, everybody would see that, right? Unless you go with a complete, private blockchain, which means that authorities wouldn't be able to see either, and that's not going to work. They're not going to, let that fly, right? So, to get mainstream adoption, you need compliant privacy. You need to be able to mask and unmask. So, we all want control of our data, and there's a lot of narratives that go into this, right? If you consider AI as a narrative, right, it's a big narrative. It was a narrative we called back in 2020. We said it was going to be huge. We're seeing that, right? But AI is going to take over people's jobs. People are going to have to find new ways of making money, and data is very valuable. So I see a future world where everybody's going to own their own data. You're going to have this compliant privacy of being able to mask, unmask. Healthcare is going to go on the blockchain. There's going to be so many efficiencies, right? AI combined with blockchain, it's going to be revolutionary, right? It's going to happen. And I've been talking about this for many years. So, Midnight is that compliant privacy layer, right? It's going to, be able to usher in healthcare, businesses. If you run a business, you're not going to want people seeing, who you're buying from, like, what service you're buying, what price you're getting. Wholesalers are not going to want to give the same price to everybody. Walmart gets a better price than I would, right, as a small, businessman. So, these things, you need to have them. They're must have. I look at the market. What is a must have and what is a nice to have? Like Oracle's Chainlink is a must have. Compliant privacy is a must have. So I'd be looking for these compliant privacy projects. Midnight on Cardano is going to be just that. It's going to usher in us being able to have our medical data, being able to say, okay, this surgeon can have access to it, Bill down the street can't. Right, and so on. So this stuff's really important. It's going to literally change the way we operate. We'll be able to monetize our own data. It's really exciting. And look, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let's see if I've missed any examples of why you should be really bullish on Cardano. And I know Midnight is its own entity, it's its own project, but it is part of Cardano. It's made by Charles and the team and the guys all involved. You've got to be, looking at this stuff and considering, where we're heading. And like Cardano is probably ahead of a lot of projects at the moment. Moving on, we've got Grayscale. They've obviously, applied for a Cardano spot ETF. It could shift the market dynamics. I've said this for a long time. My anticipation of the ETF sector was going to expand. Before Bitcoin's spot ETF went live, I said, it's inevitable you get an Ethereum one. We've got that. Before even the Ethereum one was approved and that went live, I did illustrate to everybody very early on, we will get altcoin ETFs, spot ETFs. We'll get one for Cardano, we'll get one for XRP, we'll get one for Chainlink, and so on, and Solana and all these others, Litecoin. We're going to see all of that, right? And again, just another really obvious, because we see the price reaction to it, a really obvious example, but there are many other examples which I'm going to cover off in today's video that perhaps aren't so obvious. So yeah, look, for me, a spot ETF for Cardano is potentially a game changer, and again is another reason why I can foresee the inevitability of a $7 ADA in the future. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Do you think I'm lowballing it with a $7 Cardano ADA price prediction? Really interested to get your views and opinions. So, comment below and share this video. We've got Cardano ADA earns made in America label, right? So again, there's a lot of talk, particularly, out of the US. The US made blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies are not going to be, having capital gains tax. Trump has said that he wants to make America great again, and anyone building there, are going to really benefit from this. So again, this is another positive for Cardano, being American made, although the foundation is in Switzerland. American made, again, really, really positive, and something that we should be taking note of. And we should be looking at projects, and we should be looking at, the pivot that the US are doing with the regulatory framework. Deregulation is what's happening. So yeah, look, let me know your thoughts. I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. And then we've got Cardano reveals Bitcoin and Firefox integration for Lace Wallet. So Lace Wallet is, again, perhaps not an obvious one to many people, but I do think that it's a really big deal. We've got to think about the easeability of using blockchain. At the moment it's very clunky. Yes, you've got the ability to have tags, or I don't know what you call them, but you can basically have your name, you can set it up, and somebody can just send data to your name, your tag or whatever. Again, just makes it easier than having a really long digit number or key. I don't know what you would call that, but your wallet address is just a string of letters and numbers. So we need to make it easier. And I think Lace Wallet is definitely going to be one of those apps that's going to do it. But not only that, we've got to make this space safer. I mentioned at the start of the video that we've got so many scams, even presidents of countries, for crying out loud, are rugging you lot. So, yeah, look, there needs to be accountability in this space. The more time I spend in the crypto space, the more I realize that actually there's so many chances. There's people running big projects in the crypto space that personally I wouldn't like trust them. Like I just wouldn't. And that's sad to say, right? It's a very transactional sector. The only thing that's pleased me recently is seeing with the Bybit hack, is seeing the other exchanges supporting one another. That's something that, I've enjoyed watching. But outside of that, like, there's just so many people in this space that are just bad people, that just shouldn't be involved. They either failed at Web 2 and now they're trying Web 3. Again, we've got to be mindful of all of this stuff. And I think that this is going to, this Lace Wallet's going to really help. Having a D-App store that, lets you know whether it's an official D-App, like a solid D-App, a verified D-App, is going to be, making the blockchain space safer. And I think that's a really positive thing. So yeah, look, I think that there's a lot going on. Lace, I think, is a really positive thing for Cardano. And again, just strengthens my argument. Cardano unlocks Bitcoin liquidity with Bitcoin OS bridge integration. So this is, again, just really, really interesting, right? If we have a look at, $1.9 trillion worth of liquidity when it comes to Bitcoin, right? And Cardano is going to be able to access that. And I think the access to that is just gonna send DeFi on Cardano to another level. The integration is huge, the access is huge, and we should be looking at this and getting really excited, because DeFi on Cardano could just be the next big thing in this bull run, right? And we're seeing everything with the meme coin stuff on Solana. Like, a lot of the volume and stuff is just fake, with bots sniping, these meme coins and stuff. I don't think really it has any longevity to it. Cardano hasn't got any of those issues right now. Again, I think that's another positive. But being able to sign Bitcoin transactions on Cardano is just it's huge. It's a really, really big thing, and another really big upgrade, and is, again, just really, really interesting. Moving on to our next reason why I think Cardano is going to do really, really well. Again, it's just talking about the scaling concerns and issues when it comes to other blockchains, and the fact that actually I think Cardano is going to do really, really well when it comes to the scaling solution side of things. Again, I read somewhere that they're actually being able to do more transactions than Visa. So Cardano have got it right when it comes to the scaling solution. Again, it's going to be very, very good for Cardano, as we see a lot of these other projects that are going to struggle when it comes to the scalability aspect of things. I want to move on to some speculation. Obviously, Elon Musk to back Cardano. Charles Hoskinson hints at US crypto adoption plan. So again, I think that there's a lot that is really exciting. A lot of speculation, a lot of hinting going on. A meeting, I believe, at the end of this month when it comes to Charles and the US. Could we see Cardano being utilized when it comes to some of the Doge stuff going on with clearing up some of the corruption in the US when it comes to the politics aspect of things and taxpayers' money? Ultimately, it could be a really, really big thing, particularly with the governance of Cardano recently and all the upgrades there. If the governance process works and does what it needs to do, which I'm dubious about, but mainly because so many people have failed at it. It could be something very, very magical and really, really exciting. So again, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Really interested to get your views and opinions on that. But yeah, look, other things to discuss would be PayPal, their stablecoin PYUSD stablecoin joins the Cardano ecosystem. Big players in the space, in the financial sector, are choosing Cardano. And again, is another reason why I'm really excited and can see Cardano ADA reaching $7 this bull run. Like, we do lots of price predictions, right, on the channel. You'll see in the thumbnails all the different prices, $7, $10, $15, $30, $500. These aren't all my predictions. $7 this bull run is my Cardano price prediction. We will see whether it comes to fruition. Again, future-proofing your blockchain is so important, and I think Cardano is leap years ahead of other blockchains. They are actively looking at the quantum computing security aspect of things, and we should be really, really excited about this, right? They're looking at address changes so that they can keep ahead of what is potentially a huge risk in the crypto space. So yeah, huge deals. And actually, I just found what I was talking about earlier. Hydra outclasses Visa, and again, we've got Cardano processes 2 billion transactions. Again, it's going to have a huge impact on Cardano's price in the future. And I think that I'm really excited about this project. I think that it's actually coming out with some really solid stuff for their roadmap that is really, really exciting for crypto, and I'm really excited for the development of what is required in the future. So I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. So do let me know in the comments below. Join our free Discord, link in the description of the video. Have more meaningful conversations with us there. And then we've got the Cardano whales. They are buying more ADA, and they've consistently been buying over the last 12 months. I mentioned this on a separate video, right, talking about Cardano and the accumulation from big whale wallets. It was immense. I think Cardano is right up there within the top 3 or 4 blockchains when it comes to whale accumulation over the last 12 months. Now, these people, they don't get this stuff wrong. So we want to be really, really quite shrewd and looking where the smart money is going. So yeah, really interested to see this stuff. And again, another big reason why Cardano ADA is likely to reach $7 this bull run. And then you could stake your ADA as well. So here's an extra one for you. I guess 11 reasons why. So my 11th reason is you can stake to the cheeky crypto stake pool and earn a passive income. We've got 6.668 million ADA delegated to us by over 1,455 stakers or delegators, making a passive income with their ADA, and you can do that yourselves. Join the pool. It's the ticker 𝗕𝗘𝗪, and if you want any more information on that, you can join us in the Discord, and you can ask away, and we're there with our team to support people in the blockchain space be successful. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. Do you align with me? Do you disagree with me? Have your say in the comments below. What I would like is for people to share this video, get some conversation going. Would really appreciate that. Hit the like button, really does support the channel. There's so much that's really exciting about Cardano in comparison to many others. And I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to do some more videos like this. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and catch me in the next one. Take care.